right, Dominic. We'll make this short and sweet. You were just telling me though, you injured the hand there, right, in training. So now, do you mind going over just what you did to it again, or what they did? They grafted something?
Actually, what they did was I tore my, it's called my extensor tendon in the middle knuckle right here. So I tore it in half. So they had to graft some tendon from my wrist here. Right. And they pieced my tendon back together here, and then they had to kind of wrap everything so it wouldn't re-tear. And I'm in the healing process of that. Everything's doing well. I should be back in no time. I'm doing everything I can to ensure that I'm healing as fast as possible, going to all my physical therapy, hitting up the hyperbaric chamber, icing, you know, everything possible to just get this thing going, and I'll be back in no time. I'm excited to fight.
Have you ever been injured where you had to take time off like this because of an injury before?
Yeah, I already had this surgery once on my other hand. So this is the second time I've gone through this. It's a crappy situation. It's never fun to have surgery, but you know, you do what you have to do to get through and get ready for the next fight. And this is that's what I'm going through now. So it's just a waiting game at this point.
You're on a pretty good roll now. I mean, as a fighter, and I was looking in one of the magazines. I forget what it was, which one it is, but they have the top 5 fighters in the UFC or whatever, and you're not in there. It just mentions you could be. I think you belong there. You've got to feel that what you've done now, that you're certainly deserving of a top 5 spot, I would think. Not that I want you to boast about it, but just, you know, you worked hard and you put the numbers out.
You know, to be honest, I didn't even know that they did a poll like that, where they took the top 5 guys in the UFC and they put them on a list, you know, and I didn't know that. I can't really worry myself about if I'm on a top 5 list or not, because it's not my choice. It's the opinion of others around me, and you know, that's their opinion. I've been doubted before, so you know, I love proving people wrong. So once I get on the list, they say, man, maybe we should have put him a little earlier. Who knows? All I can do is keep training, keep improving. I say it all the time, and things will take care of themselves over time, you know?
Yeah. Well, you really burst on the scene. I mean, what got you the popularity or notoriety, I should say, was the fights with the California Kid. Kind of put you on another level because of his popularity. But you know, you handled them pretty well. Those were big fights for you. Had to be a lot of pressure on you going in there.
Yeah, I mean, there's pressure in every fight you go into. Always. So it's like how you handle the pressure. Can you perform with the pressure, and how do you perform with the pressure? And I do well with pressure. I do well. I use it as fuel, and I don't mind it. It always does make you a little anxious, but you know, that's part of what makes me the sharpest. So I don't mind a little bit of pressure, and I don't mind fighting California Kid.
Well, are you guys that, you know, it seemed like there was bad blood between you. Is that kind of gone over the...
I think that like the old stuff that we had bad blood on is grown out of, in my opinion. I don't know how he feels about it, but like I'm past everything in the past, you know. I mean, it was over 4 years ago, the things that have happened between me and Faber, you know. We fought again. I've had 10 fights since then. I'm a different person, he's a different person. You know, we've kind of fought through everything literally with each other, just beating each other up. So, you know, we got another fight coming up. Let's see what else happens. We're about to be locked in on a show together for 12 weeks, so who knows what's going to happen when we're there.
Yeah. Were you surprised they asked you guys to do that?
I wasn't surprised. I was just like, sweet, you know?
Yeah.
This is awesome. Okay. So I'm excited for it. You know, you hope for something like that, but you never expect it. So I wasn't surprised, but I wasn't expecting it either.
Finally, like your style of fighting, it's you know, I try to imagine myself if I was younger in there with you. Something it's very, very difficult to figure you out. You come from all different angles, and you're always moving, and that's always been, that's just a natural part of your arsenal. I mean, it's a little bit different than most fighters.
I don't know, man. I think it just kind of developed in the, over the years of me fighting. It's gotten better and better. It started out with just wrestling, then I added boxing, then I added kickboxing, and I've added grappling to my wrestling, and just over time, the way that I fight has just progressed into what I'm doing now, and really the key to my style is just exactly what you said, be unpredictable. I mean, that's the key to the style, is just never know. I don't want anybody to ever know where I'm going to go or how I'm going to throw or where I'm going to go after I throw or, you know, what I'm going to do. I don't know what my game plan is going to be. And being a well-rounded mixed martial artist makes things a lot more difficult for everybody, because you can't really get a rhythm on them, because they can grapple, they can strike, they can do everything. So the idea is just to keep my opponent offset and always keep them guessing from round 1 to round 5 until I sleep them.
How much do you run in your training? How many miles do you run a day?
You know, you'd be surprised probably. I couldn't even tell you how many miles I run a day. I have a sprint routine that I do on the treadmill, and that's all I do. I don't run distance like a lot of guys. I really don't run a whole lot except for these treadmill sprints that I do, and it's kind of like my secret weapon. I say, you know, it gets me in shape, and I haven't ever been tired in a fight yet, so it's working.
Yeah, no, it works for you. Just keep doing what you're doing, and even when I imagine fighting you at a younger age, I still never end up winning the fight. So you're like about 3-0 against me. But I want to wish you all the best of luck, and I appreciate you spending some time.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.